Zangief Staying Fierce is now 0 on block if you connect at close range, up from -3. Similarly, the charged version is +3 on block instead of +1. For both charged and uncharged, they're wider in recovery, so they're easier to whiff punish. The charged version is probably going to get a lot worse now you can V-shift it on reaction. If they do, it's around -12, depending on when exactly they shift. It used to be possible to make this move 1 frame faster by buffering the input as a reversal so you could hold it for 0 frames. But it seems like they patched that. Once upon a time you had to do this to pick up certain crush counter punishes. But I think they're all more unsafe now than they used to be. Crouch Fierce sends the opponent much higher as an anti-air. This allows you more time to walk in after anti-airing them, basically giving you better Okizeme. You can now cancel Lariat into either trigger on hit or block, provided the Lariat hits on its first active frame. This is mostly for VT2, where you can use the launch to combo an EX air throw for a huge ender. In fact, I don't think there's another juggle besides that one. This is a fairly cheap and super rewarding ender for Zangief's confirms. On block, Lariat into VT2 is +18 point blank. Absolutely terrifying considering Zangief's grabs are so deadly. It's also possible to cancel Lariat into VT1, but you lose a ton of hits. And it seems you should never do the full version of VT1. It does barely more damage than the partial, but you have no juggle potential left over. If you're already in trigger, Lariat into VT1 on hit doesn't work at all. Either in or out of trigger, VT1 can make Lariat safe on block, I guess. VT2 Air SPD is now a hit rather than a throw. This gives you some new juggles into it. It also leaves the opponent grounded for 6 frames longer, though you're still minus after a forward dash. Zangief players rarely picked VT2, since VT1 fixes so many bad matchups. I think these buffs to VT2 make it a lot more viable in Zangief's other matchups. Zangief's reversal options are notably bad, so the addition of V-Shift helps him defensively a ton. Unfortunately, it also helps out his opponents who have a new answer to his mix-up. I'd say by the changes themselves, Zangief is maybe better overall, but we'll have to wait and see for whether the system mechanics help or hurt him.